This is the Velco Weather Hazards Outlook. This will be valid the rest of today, Thursday, through next Wednesday, August the 12th. We're looking at generally quiet weather ahead this period with many days of good project weather. That would include the rest of today, Thursday, for most of the region, all of Friday, all of Saturday, as well as next Monday. A little bit of unsettled weather will occur on Sunday as yet, and we could see a few sprinkly showers around the region. Now, utility concern does rise again as we get into the middle part of next week, namely into Tuesday and Wednesday, where thunderstorms, some heavy rain threat possible Tuesday into Wednesday. Coolish temperatures Thursday on back close to seasonal averages with low to moderate humidity levels. So some real nice weather ahead. And also, if you're a farmer that needs a hay cut, I think you got the green light at least right through Saturday. A little bit unsettled on Sunday. We're looking at precipitable water here. This is a good indication of where the moisture fields are. And again, off to the south of us, you can see something brewing down here. This is going to be a kind of a nor'easter-like system that's going to go off the coast into Nova Scotia. And then a little bit further down the road, keep an eye on this particular area as we're going to develop an area of low pressure. And this surge of moisture coming in here, these are very high precipitable water, well above normal. This is going to be brewing and then work its way up the Appalachians and into the Northeast United States. This is going to be our next major concern for utilities with thunderstorms and some very heavy potential for rain. But that's a way down the road at this point. And looking at the European model, this is valid at 2 o'clock on Thursday. A few sprinkles in some spots, but nothing real significant. This dries out nicely as we get into the afternoon hours, and then there's that weather system in the Middle Atlantic states coming off the coast of Cape Hatteras, and very much like a typical nor'easter you find in the wintertime. This one goes out to sea wide right into Nova Scotia. Another little system does work into the region. This brings us kind of unsettled conditions on Sunday. Not really sure that that's actually going to happen, but it has been showing up in the modeling. Now, as we get into Monday, conditions then dry out again. So after Sunday, we're looking at a little bit of dry weather. And then we have to watch the brewing system that's over the Appalachians. And then this takes shape here. This is a fairly powerful storm system. And you notice the very heavy rain. This is 6-hour totals of greater than 9/10 of an inch and those darker reds. And you can see where that's at. This is fairly significant. Will it be this strong and this heavy? Doubtful. However, 7 days out, this is 24 hours ago what it looked like. So you can see that it's markedly increased the precipitation, which tells me this is probably anomalous. Now taking a look at total precipitation, you can see that some pretty sharp reds here, greater than 2 inches across Vermont with the combined weather. This is 7 days of rainfall, so just to run this fairly quickly, you can see that system going out to sea with the heavy rainfall into Nova Scotia. And then watch from here on out. This is valid Tuesday, Wednesday, and you can see that weather system working in across our neck of the woods. And this is the 7-day total accumulations of precipitation by the Water Prediction Center. And this is valid through the end of Thursday or Thursday morning. And you can see the amounts greater than 1 inch is the blue line here. So we're talking 1 to 1.5. Precipitation really showing that area that goes off the coast, and the second area developing over the Appalachians and then working north and east. A lot of the country pretty much widely distributed here in terms of precipitation, except right along parts of California where they really need the rain. Okay, turning our attention to temperature, we're looking at generally near normal temperatures across a wide area. A little cooler off to the northeast United States, near normal a little to the west, and nothing of any significant. 3 days later, what's it look like? Well, it looks like this. Again, running a little bit below normal for this time of year as a whole. A little bit of a warm-up comes in off Mexico and the southeast United States. Also slightly warmer than normal across the western prairies of Canada. And this is a quick look at the GFS and European ensemble overlaid here in the last few model runs. And you can see a significant steady increase in temperature. A little bit undecided here. This is as we get into Sunday, which will probably cool down if we have precip or remain rather warm. Temperatures maybe even pushing up toward 80 if that weather system is a lot weaker and we get a lot more sunshine. Those temperatures do get up, kind of turn the corner back up 75 to 80 And you can see as we get into really Tuesday afternoon into Wednesday, this is a lot of precipitation. That'll raise the nighttime lows, probably lower the daytime highs. So we're looking at temperatures more or less, I would suspect probably closer to 70 degrees. Now, looking at the other ensembles here from Iowa State, this is centered again on Montpelier, Vermont. Looking at temperatures today, about 65 to 70, a little cool side here, a little touch of fall. And then those temperatures steadily rise. And toward Sunday, they max out according to these particular models. I still think that this is going to be a little cooler than normal with the potential for some scattered rain shower activity. And then those temperatures kind of plateau out and then begin to slide a little bit south, especially on Tuesday. This is an area that we could find temperatures being held maybe into the low and upper mid 60s and some copious amounts of rainfall. And the GFS ensemble is in pretty much agreement, indicative of drier weather, just a very light precipitation today that carries over with not hardly anything falling. A little bit of business on Sunday, but our next real bit of business is going to be probably for the middle of next week. Let's switch it over to temperature. And this is how our temperatures pan out with the GFS ensemble. Again, this is centered on Burlington. So right off the bat, let's take a look at the 850 millibar temperatures. This is our steady rise in the temperatures aloft, which is always a good indicator. And we see our maximum temperatures climbing, and then plateauing, and then falling. There'll be deviations if we do get that Sunday precipitation. So to summarize, a pretty quiet stretch, and boy, don't we deserve it for utilities, and no real shower thunderstorm activity really until we get into Tuesday afternoon and into the day on Wednesday. Some of that could be hefty in terms of rainfall. A little bit of warmth will try to creep back in after seeing a little bit of a cool down across portions of eastern Canada. That's it from here. Roger Hill, Wuthering Heights Consulting.